Okay, you can probably hear me now. At least my thing is saying that you can hear me. Okay, so let me know if you can't. I guess you can't hear me. Okay, cool. Okay, well let's just start over. All right, so welcome to the newest. That's hilarious. Thank you for telling me that. I would have probably gone 2 hours just not knowing, and it would have just been like a silent film, which would have been pretty creepy. So there's that. But alrighty, so welcome to the second scenario in the Night of the Zealot campaign. Today we are playing through the Midnight Mask encounter or scenario, which is part 2 of 3. And so what we're doing today is kind of exploring the town and hunting down cultists. And we'll read all through all of the the flavor text and everything to kind of talk about what we're doing and all that first. But what I wanted to do is kind of talk to you about what cards I've upgraded. And so I ended the first scenario with 4 experience. And the experience allows you to buy or upgrade cards that are currently in your deck, making your deck a little bit better. So as you progress through a campaign, you are better at different things that you do. So, which is, I think, one of the coolest parts about Arkham. The story is great, but I also just really like the upgrading. And so I had 4 experience, and so I bought a level 1 lock picks. And so this says it comes into play with 3 counters, and I can add my evade to my willpower. Not my willpower. I'm sorry, my lore. I need my cheat sheet. My investigate skill whenever I'm investigating. And if I succeed by less than 2, then I remove a counter. And so this is just going to help me get some more clues. And because I need to look that up. It's going to drive me insane if I don't know the name of it. Intellect. So that's what's going to help me get clues, which will help me progress through. So that's kind of there. That's to sure up that weakness. And then I got Sure Gamble for 2 reasons. One was that it looked pretty interesting, and so it's a fast action. It costs 2, and play after a chaos token has been revealed, and then you can change a negative modifier into a positive modifier. It sounds interesting. It can get me out of a sticky situation. The other reason I bought it is I didn't actually know what to buy. So I just kind of found one that I thought was fun. I have a very limited access or very limited card pool at this point, and so it kind of just fell in there. I have no idea if it's good or not. And I was talking about on a previous stream. I've played this scenario one time a couple of years ago. I don't remember anything about it. And that's how I plan on playing through Arkham Horror, like the first time, is I don't know what I'm doing, and so I'm experiencing the story rather than trying to optimize and build a deck around what's coming up. I don't want to read ahead. And so that's what we're doing. So if we fail incredibly bad, that's what I'm blaming it on. But alrighty, so we've got a plethora of locations out here. Let's go ahead and hop over to the campaign book and let's read what's going on, because the town seems to be in a little bit of trouble. So the intro: in the wake of the disaster of your home, Lita Chandler, the red-haired woman from your parlor, lays out a tale that, even in the light of what you've just witnessed, strange to the limits of your belief. The creatures in your home, she claims, are called ghouls, and cruel beings who plague the crypts, caverns, and tunnels beneath the city of Arkham. Not good. These creatures feed on the corpses of humans, and they are served by a dark cult within Arkham whose members have inexplicably come to worship the ancient master of the ghouls. This cult has been killing innocent people and feeding them to the ghouls, sating a monstrous hunger. The dark balance was maintained until now. Recently, Lita continues, one of their lairs where the corpses were stored was destroyed. Since then, the ghouls have been more active than usual. I have tracked their movements and tried my best to stop them from running amok throughout the city, but I think there is something worse going on. The cult has planned something darker and more ominous than anything I have yet observed. Indications are that the plan shall come to fruition tonight, shortly after midnight. Before that, I cannot fathom what to expect. Many of the cultists, Lita continues, seem like everyday people despite their foul intentions. Whenever the cult meets, its members don masks shaped like skulls of various animals to protect their identities from one another. These masks are our marks, symbols of death and decay. We must unmask the cultists to expose and derail their plans. We have but a few hours. The more cultists we find before midnight, the better. So we are hunting cultists throughout the town of Arkham right now. So set up, we gathered all the cards, we built the encounter deck, we built a cultist deck up here, and so this is some of the cultists, and I'll explain how we're going to get to those here in a second. Choose one of the two downtown locations and then one of the two south side locations, and I don't know what those are. I shuffled them up. The backside is different. No changes are made in a one-player game. My house got burned down, and so I removed the house from the game, so that's where this little spot, that's where the house would be, but it is no longer there. And shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards. Yep. And the ghoul priest is not alive. So, okay. So we start in Rivertown. Let's flip that up. So this comes in, this has one clue token on it. It's a Shroud of One, and it connects to everything. Cool. Okay. So let's see. We got our starting hand. So we've got evidence. So play after defeating an enemy, discover a clue at your location. That could be kind of nice. Got dodge. I do like not taking attacks from enemies. Also, I am down 1 sanity because of my mental trauma. So I've got pickpocketing. After you evade an enemy, draw a card. I've got dynamite, and I've got hard knocks. I do like hard knocks. I think I'm definitely going to keep that. I need to be defeating enemies, so I'm going to hold on to dynamite blast. When an enemy attacks, I'll hold on to dodge as well. Then we will, oh good, hospital debts and dodge. Okay. I actually don't remember if I think I keep hospital debts. I think I'd keep the treachery, unfortunately. If I draw it on the... No, setting aside weaknesses is normal. Okay. Hey, another dynamite blast. Okay. So let's go to the agenda. So agenda 1A, predator or prey. Lita seems convinced of your conspiracy within the city of Arkham. She believes that a secret cult serves the ghouls that live in the crypts beneath the city, and that several of the cult's prominent members are scattered throughout Arkham. As you begin searching for them, you can't shake the feeling that you too are being hunted. That's not a good feeling. So I can immediately resign. I don't want to risk taking too long, so you head to safety with the information you've gathered. Not a bad idea. I can just resign right now. And then act. So act 1A. So you have one night to find the members of the cult and unveil their plan. The more members of the cult you find, the better. You find and interrogate before the midnight, better. So as an action, investigators can spend two clues per investigator, so just 2 for me, to draw the card of the cultist deck, and that's going to spawn a cultist somewhere into the city. The objective is to find as many unique cultist enemies you can find and add them to the victory display. If there are 6 unique cultist enemies in the victory display, and I have a counter here so that we can kind of keep up to date with that, then we get to advance on this track. And then the bad stuff comes in, and I think we're off to the races. Cool. Well, happy Friday. Whew. Okay, so we're going to start out. We're going to spend 2 resources to put down hard knocks. So this is, I can spend a resource to get +1 fight or +1 evade for a skill test. And so Skids likes his resources, so that's always good. And then I'm going to investigate this town. And so I have a 3, I've already forgotten what it's called. A 3 intellect against a 1 shroud. So we'll shake it up and we'll pull out a -X, where X is the number of cultists in play, which is 0 at this point. So I get this clue. Then I am going to draw a card. I got a 45 automatic. Cool. That will help me defeat some. So whenever I add a card or upgrade a card in my deck, I need to maintain my deck total. And so I removed, this is a while ago. I removed 1 first aid, and then I removed a 41 Deranger, I believe. So I had a lot of guns in the deck, and I feel like I didn't need them all. Okay, so I've done 1 action, 2 actions. I get 3. Let's these are connected. Southside is connected to downtown, or not downtown, but Rivertown. I am going to let's go up to Easttown. That sounds fun. So Easttown. So when you're in Easttown, reduce the cost of each ally asset you play by 2. That's really cool. Okay, can never have too many guns. That's fair. That's fair. And this comes in with 1 clue. It's a Shroud of 2, and we're gonna be able to play some allies if I ever draw them. Okay, so investigation phase, they take the turns. Enemies move and attack. They don't have any upkeep phase. Ready all actions. Get to draw a card. There's a perception and gain a resource. And checks hand size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good. Okay. Now the bad stuff happens. The first round is easy because there are no like negative cards. Okay, so Mythos, we placed 1 Doom on the agenda. So this has a threshold of 6, and so we need to hurry is basically what we're saying. And then we'll draw 1 card. Revelation, if you have no clues, false leads gain surge. If you have 1 or more clues, test your intellect of 4. For each point you fail, place 1 of your clues on the location. Okay, well, I have a 3, and so I'm basically going to fail this test. But I do have a perception. Yeah, we'll discard a perception, so I'm testing a 5 to a 4. And we've got -1, so we pass. So if this test is successful, I get to draw a card. Unexpected courage. Cool. Okay. So now we move into the investigator phase. I get 3 actions. What are we going to do? Part of me wants to just reveal all of the areas just to kind of see what they're doing. But I think instead I'm going to grab this clue. I'm going to spawn a cultist, and that can kind of give me a direction of where I need to be going. So cool. Okay. So we're testing against a Shroud of 2. And I have 3 intellects. Let's see what we got. I'm just going to go for it. No need to resign yet. Okay. That's good. Maybe 1 more turn. We'll see. -1. How you doing, Starry? And we got a clue here. So that's 1 action. My second action, I'm going to spend 2 clues as a group to, I don't remember if I shuffled this on camera, to spawn a cultist. So Ruth Turner, spawn at St. Mary's Hospital. Literally the furthest thing away from me. That's cool. And after Ruth Turner is evaded, add her to the victory display. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I can... Okay, that's nice. And this monster is not as bad as the other ones that I was facing last time. They don't seem... I mean, evade's pretty high, but they're only doing 1 damage. Happy Friday to you, too. Oh, man. It's like getting to the end of the year where work is like starting to like slow down, but then everyone's taking vacation, and so it's just like kind of crazy. I don't know. So I took vacation today. That's why I'm streaming at 1:30. I'm not actually just streaming from my workplace. But okay. So now we're doing enemy phases. So she doesn't hunt, so she's not gonna come after me at all. And then so we're going to go into the upkeep phase. So I get to draw a card. Pickpocketing. Okay. Pickpocketing. Get a resource. And I've got 2, 4, 6, 7. So we're still good. Okay. Okay. So we're back up to the Mythos phase. We're going to place 1 Doom on this agenda. So that's up to 2 out of 6. And we are going to reveal an Acolyte. So spawn any empty location. After Acolyte enters play, place 1 Doom on it. And so is there a rule for how to determine that empty location, or do I just get to pick? Do I roll a dice? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says that it spawns on any empty location. Anything you want. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, because this is a cultist, so I kind of want to take it out, I'm going to place it here on downtown. This game, I think you were saying, D20, that you needed to expand the map or expand your table because the game just gets really big. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to like fit it all onto camera. It's crazy. Okay. Alrighty, so investigator phase. So we will move over to downtown. Oh, wow. So we're in downtown. The Acolyte comes and engages me here. This scenario is a smaller 1/2. Okay, well, that's comforting. Let's figure that out. Okay, so the downtown comes in. It has 1 clue, and as an action once per game, I can take an action to gain 3 resources. So that's pretty cool. Actually, oh shoot. Before I do that, I wanted to play some cards because I'm gonna spend 4 to play 45 automatic. And the reason I want to do that is because I can't play it while he's engaged with me, or else he's just gonna hit me, and I don't really want that. So we'll do that. Okay, so that's 1. There's 2. And then we'll fight him. I need to put some ammo counters. Got that 45 automatic. Okay, so I need a value of 3. I'm already swinging for 3. When I do this, it's +1, so that's 4. I can spend a resource to do 5. I'm trying to figure out if that is worth it. I also have an unexpected courage. I don't remember if I've said this. I love the fact that these are multi-use cards. like similar to champions, right? Like you got the resources to pay, but the fact that like this is just such an interesting deck building challenge is to balance out what you want here versus like what cards you actually want in your deck. Okay, so I am going to probably not spend 2 resources. I can get 3 resources right here, so I actually may. I'm going to spend a resource to go +1. I'm going to exhaust and remove an ammo counter to go +2, so I'm swinging at him for 5. And we've got -2. Cool, I'm glad I spent the resource. Okay, so that kills, it does 1 damage. He only needs 1 there, but that's, he's going to, I think we put all of them in the victory display. No, okay, so unfortunately, this one doesn't actually have victory, so it doesn't count as one of our cultists that we killed, I think. So this is find as many unique cultists. So this is not a unique cultist. Okay, so that doesn't count. Bummer, but we got him. We got him. Okay, so I played 1, move for 2, attack for 3. Cool. Enemy phase. Ruth isn't going to run and try and attack me or anything. She likes to stay at the hospital. And then we're going into the upkeep phase. So I'm going to draw a card on the lamb, and we're going to get a resource. And we're going to unexhaust cards. So 2, 4, 6, 7. And we're moving on. So 1 doom on the main. I feel like I'm just not moving quick enough. Like this game feels like I'm just very much like under pressure, which is pretty exciting. I'm not stressed. You're stressed. Anyways, so put that on there. We're going to resolve a card. So false lead, revelation. If you have no clues, false lead gains surge. So I just spent all my clues, so it gains surge. There's an acolyte. So this is any empty location. And I forgot to put the doom on the last one. So, but the doom goes away once you kill the enemy. So I believe that's how that works. Every time I play, I feel way behind, probably because I usually am. Yep, that sounds about right. It's very much a game where you always feel despair. So I want to. These are kind of annoying. They don't count for the victory display, but what I'm realizing is that because they have a doom on it, doom counts for this agenda, and so I can't just like toss them away in the middle of nowhere and just hope that it's fine. Yeah. I'm going to get 4 or 5. We'll put them in north side. Okay. So on my turn, we're going to get 3 actions. So for my first action, I'm just going to gain 3 resources using Downtown's ability. So that's 3. I'm going to. I'm worried that there aren't going to be that many clues out here. It's like, do I need to go? Like every single one of them has been 1 so far, and so am I expecting that there's going to be only 1 clues, and I'm going to have to come back to downtown? But it's a shroud of 3, and I don't really want to mess around with a shroud of 3. So decisions. I actually remember to put this on here just so I can count it. I feel like advancing the agenda is not good. Hey, hippie crap. Yeah. Thanks for joining. I'm very much struggling through the Arkham Horror Live play, so I appreciate the join. Hopefully I don't die too soon. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, so I've done 1 action. Um, I just need to take them out because one doom is just not going to be fun. So we'll go. I want the clue though. Should I take the clue? Should I go for the clue or should I go for the acolyte? I need help from the chat. What should we do? Acolyte. Okay. Let's hop on over. So that's 2. Acolyte engages me. And let's go ahead and reveal north side. So spend 5 resources, gain 2 clues from the token pool. Once per game. Wow. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. And this actually has 2 clues on it. So I don't feel as bad leaving that clue behind there. So the Acolyte's coming in. I'm at north side. Acolyte's now engaged with me. So that's 1, 2. We're going to shoot him with the 45. And I think I want to do this. I want to get the clues here. I want to spend 5 resources to get the clues. 5 resources is a lot of clues. But that's going to help me spawn more of these cultists. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to pay to guarantee the kill. I don't think so. Not this time. So we're going 4 against a 3. We've got, hey, automatic pass. Sweet. +2 if I succeed, gain 2 resources. Well, that worked out. And the Acolyte dice. Cool. That's always fun. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we are moving on to the enemy phase. Ruth is going to hang out, and 2, 4, 6, 7 to draw a card. Hey, there's Lita. That's exciting. That'll be good. And that's actually really good because now I can start really killing some stuff. Sweet. Okay. So Drew, Mythos placed 1 Doom on the agenda. We're 4 of 6 already. And advance, and then each investigator draws 1 card. Locked door. Attached to the location with the most clues without a locked door attached. The attached location cannot be investigated. I can test my strength of 4 to break down the door or evade of 4 to pick the locks. If you succeed, discard the locked door. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so we've got 7 resources. I'm going to play Lita. That's my first action. I'm going to go down to 2 resources by spending 5 to get 2 clues from the pool. 2. And let's spend 2 to the spawn a monster, spawn a cultist. Okay, so it's in north side, which is where I am. Oh, so Victoria Devereaux. So spawn north side, spend 5 resources to parlay to add this to the victory display. Or I can fight her and try and kill her. So Victoria is now engaged with me. Okay, it's not too bad. No, I don't have the resources though. Okay, so now we got enemy phase. So enemies with the hunter keyword, they move. She doesn't. She's hanging out, but then she is going to attack me. I'm just going to take that right here on Skids because I got a good amount of health. And let's do upkeep. So we're up to 3 resources. Draw a card. Got 2, 4, 6, 8. So we need to kind of be careful here because I'm about to have to start discarding cards. I definitely don't want that. Okay. So we're placing 1 Doom on the agenda. We're 1 away from moving along, and then we'll reveal this card. Obscuring Fog. Attached to your location, limit once per location. So attached location gets +2 Shroud, and after the attached location is successfully investigated, discard it. So I think I am just going to not try and investigate the north side because Yeah. Okay, so on my turn, I've got 3 actions. I definitely want to take care of Victoria over here. So that's going to be my first action that I do. And so we'll exhaust to shoot her with the 45. So that puts us at 4, 5, and we need to hit a target of 3. So I'm trying to figure out if I have any better way to do that. This is not exhausted. So I've got 5 to a 3. I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to take it. So let's see what we've got. 5 minus 2 to 3. So we take it, or we succeed. I get +1 damage from my automatic, and she is not a monster, so I don't get +1 damage from Lita. Okay, so that's one action. My second action, I'm going to fight her again. I think I'm going to hang on to my 45. Don't think I want to use that because I don't need to do 2 damage. She only has 1 health left. So let's... I feel like you always have to risk it in this game, which like drives me insane. Like gives me so much stress. We're just going to attack her for 4 to her 3. So we're hoping for not a -1. Actually, no, I'm going to spend a resource here. And we're going to go 5 to her 3. That makes me feel a little bit better from Hard Knocks. -4. Okay, well, that didn't work. She doesn't have Retaliate or anything, and so we're good. I got one more action. I'm just going to go for it. Just got to go for it. Your stress is our stress. Well, misery loves company, so I appreciate that. We're going to spend 1, so 5 to 3 again. -2. Cool. Glad I spent that 1. That deals the final damage here. So Victoria is the first cultist in the victory display. Let's mark that ticker up. So we got 1. We need 5 more. I'm kind of surprised that the number of cultists needed is not scaled to the number of players. So like it feels like if we spawned, Ruth over here in the hospital, if we had 3 players, it'd be a lot easier for someone to get down there and take care of her. But I guess they have to spend more clues to do it. So it's, yeah. Okay, so that was 3. I got 2, 4, 6, 8. I should have, you know what I should have done? I should have tossed one of these cards instead of spinning that resource, because I'm going to have to discard a card. But okay. So enemy phase, Ruth is going to hang out, and then upkeep. So flip, and then we'll draw a card. So Hard Knocks. We will gain a resource. I am going to discard a dodge, because at least the cultists that I have seen so far have not been super crazy, and that's probably going to change, and I'll probably regret that decision later, but we'll see. Okay, so top of the round, we're going to add 1 Doom to the agenda, which advances it. No! So, it's an enemy. So the Masked Hunter. So spawn engaged with prey. So prey is the most clues. 0 is the most, so that's me. The Masked Hunter gets +2 health per investigator. Ew. And while you're engaged with the Masked Hunter, you cannot discover or spin clues. Okay, so the Masked Hunter is a 4/4/2. He is a unique cultist, so it's going to behoove me to kill him. So okay, cool. So we got the Masked Hunter, and now we got time is running short. The minutes pass quickly as your investigation continues. So I can resign if you don't want to risk taking too long. So you head to safety without the information, or with the information that you currently gathered. Okay, But I've got 8, probably less than 8 rounds, but I've got around 8 rounds. So I'm hoping to get at least 3. So 1, 2, 3 there. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. Okay, so my bad card, Peril. So you must choose to either spin 1 clue or take 2 damage. Well, guess who doesn't have any clues? So I am down to 5 health, 5 sanity. Okay. Now it's my turn. Oh, Masked Hunter, come on. So I'm gonna fight him. Could try. I don't want to invade him. I want backstab. That's what I want. So I need a 4. He has 4 health. He's a big boy. Okay, so let's do this. So we got 45 automatic. So that takes me up to 5 attack to his 4. I'm going to go hard knocks to 6 to his 4. And we're gonna hopefully not draw minus more than 2. Okay, we've got minus X, where X is the number of doom on cultists in play, which is 0. So okay, so deal +1 damage, so that deals 2 damage to the Masked Hunter. Okay, so that's 2. I'm going to attack him again. This time I'm going to spend 1 resource here. So I'm attacking him for 5 to his 4. Wait. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to spend the resource. Instead, I'm going to toss an Unexpected Courage. So that's going to be 6 to his 4. Still a +2. Let's see how it goes. -2. Whew. Okay, so there's 1 more damage on him. So he's at 3, and that's 2 of my actions. And I think we just have to hit him again. I think we're just gonna hit him again. So no, he has 6 health. Dang it. I forgot about that. Man, he's a big man. I would have run away from him if I had read that. Well, so okay, so we are going to I'm trying to figure out if I want to attack him again. Probably. Should we attack him again? Should we attack him again or run away? I think if we run away, then I don't know. I feel like I would have to come back. I could run away and then toss some dynamite at him, though. Right? So I got 2 dynamite blasts, which is 3 damage. He has 3 health left. So I can run away, go to Miskatonic University, and, build my resources back up and then toss a dynamite over there. So Skids in general is good at running away. Okay, well, I am a coward as well. So cool. Okay, so let's run away. So we're going to, there's just so many cards up here. It's crazy. So we're going to try and evade. So he has an evade of 2. I have 4. And I think I'm just going to risk that. So let's try and evade him. -1. So he is successfully evaded. So he's exhausted up here. Just pile all the cards up there. Okay. And he doesn't engage if he's exhausted, right? That's right. Makes for a good movie scene. I'm gonna kick your run away. Yeah, exactly. Oh wait, he's way stronger than I thought he was gonna be. So great. Okay, cool. So he's not gonna engage me. Okay, so well, that was the turn. So enemy phase. So enemies with the hunter keyword, etc., etc. Nothing happens. Then we're going to gain a resource. We're going to draw a card. Hey, there's a sure gamble. That's nice. And ready all exhausted cards, which is the Masked Man, or the Masked Hunter. This is a mess. Okay. So we're going to start out. We're going to place one Doom on the agenda. And we're going to resolve a... Do I have 2, 4, 6, 7? Okay, we're good. And then we're going to reveal. Revelation. Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies to play, well, that's a bummer. So there's 2 on the Masked Hunter. That makes it way better to kill. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. Okay, so on my turn, I'm going to do one action. I'm going to move over here to the university. So, Shroud of 4. Search the top 6 cards of your deck for a tome or a spell card and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So this comes in with 2 clues on it. But I don't really have any tomes. Isn't he engaged with me again? Is he? I thought he didn't engage me because he was... Oh, at the beginning of the turn. That's right, isn't it? That's okay. Yep, you're right. So I will evade him again for my first action. So I've got 4 to 2. So we will... This guy. -3. If you fail, place one of your clues on your location. Well, I don't have any clues, so... Okay, so now I'm going to try and evade him again. Good catch. Thank you for that. No clue what's happening. Same. So, okay, so 0. So he's evaded again. Then as my last action, I'm going to hop down here to the university. Cool. Okay. So nothing happens in the enemy phase. I'm going to get a resource and draw a card and ready everything. So there's a 41 to Ranger, +2 for the attack. And then if I survive, deals 2 damage. That's nice. Top of the round, we're going to add 1 Doom. We're at 4 total out of 8. And resolve this. So Wizard of the Order. So any empty location that has retaliate at the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 Doom on Wizard of the Order. Man, this is any empty location. Yeah. I was gonna put them on. I'm gonna throw them here and just dynamite all of them, but that doesn't work. So we'll spawn him at Rivertown. No, we're gonna spawn him south side. Yeah. Okay. My turn. I'm going to gain a resource. I'm going to spend 5 resources to play Dynamite Blast. I'm going to choose this location to deal 3 damage to that enemy. So that will kill the Masked Hunter. I just took all the cards with me. Which will bring our cultist total up to 2. And what's nice is that, like, there's some good victory points up here, right? I have 5 in the victory display already. Would it be interesting for you all to have a victory display counter on the screen? Like I can add it, probably not this stream, but like for future streams, is that something that would be interesting for you all? Let me know. Okay, so that's 1, 2, then we are going to. I don't have a tome or a spell card, I don't think. So I would say, yeah. Love the bells and whistles. Okay, cool. Like I would, if you ever want to see anything, I am completely open to changing this to make it as awesome as it can be for you all. So please just let me know. I'm gonna gain a resource for my last one. So yeah. So next stream we'll have a victory point count up there. I added the number of cultists. I kind of read what the scenario was, like what the victory was, just to see, and I didn't like spoil anything for myself, but I wanted to see if there was any like counters, and I'll be doing that, but I'll throw a victory count up here somewhere as well. So I'm at victory 3 right now. So alrighty, so did my 3 actions. There's no hunters, so we're back to the upkeep phase. So we're gonna do 1, and we're gonna draw a card. There's an evidence. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're still good. Forgot that I could evade Ruth. That's intriguing. I'm probably gonna do that. Okay, so let's add 1 here. So we're back only to 3. So because I killed the monster up there with the 2 doom. I needed to add 1 over here at the end of last Mythos phase. Sorry. So we're at 4 total out of 8. I think I'll be able to get 3. But I don't know if I can get too much more than that. Okay, so Mythos, we're going to resolve this card. So the Hunting Night Gaunt. So Hunter, while attempting to evade the Hunter Night Gaunt, double the negative modifier of each revealed Chaos token. Ooh. And he spawns at my location. I assume he spawns just engaged with me. Like if it doesn't say that, yeah, that's true. 1, 2, trying to evade there. Okay, so my first action, I will try and evade. So I'm doing 4 to his 1. I doubled the negatives. Cool, thank you. No clue what's happening. Double the negatives. So this is -2 place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. So he's actually not a cultist, so it's going to be her. So that brings me up to 2, 4, 5, and -4. But I still I don't pass. Oh no. So I am going to spend 2 resources here to double the change the negative to a positive. So I do pass, just because I'm running out of time. So that's 1 action there. I'm gonna come. Those aren't connected. That's a bummer. I even put out everything and I like studied it, but these are not connected. Okay, so wait, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they definitely are. I just missed it. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to come down here to Ruth for my second action. She's going to engage me, and then I will try and evade her. I'm going to go, so she has an evade of 5, and I'm going to toss on the lamb to go up to 7 to her 5. 7 to her 5. +2. I'm gonna go 8 to her 5 because I know that there's a couple -3s in there, and I really want to get her out of there. I want to get her. So 8 to 5. -4. No, bummer. Okay, well, no, that's not good. Okay, so now it's the enemy phase. So enemy here is going to attack me. I'll go down to 4 health. Actually, nah. We're gonna put it on Lita. Why not? Yeah, -4. Come on. Okay, so sorry, let me reveal this. Shroud of 2, 1 clue token, heal 3 damage once per game. Okay, well. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna place 1 Doom on the agenda. So we're at 2, 4, 6. I didn't tick this up last time, I don't think. So that'd be 7, 8. So I think I just lost. Huh. Because, well, at the end of the Mythos phase, I'll add that. And then this 2, 4, 6, 8. Bummer. Okay, well, let's see what the Mythos phase brings us. So we've got Acolyte spawn in any empty location. After Acolyte enters play, put 1 Doom counter on it. So there's 1 there. And then we'll tick this up. So I'm way over the 8 threshold. Better than an auto fail. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I am over the threshold. So actually, I don't know if we lose, but I assume we lose. So 12 bells ring out across the town. It's midnight. There's no time left to investigate the city. You must act based on the information you've collected from the cultists you found. So resolution 2. Let's see what resolution 2 is. 12 bells ring out, signaling midnight. You're out of time. The cult's ritual will begin shortly. You've managed to obtain some useful information about the cult and its plans. You can only hope it's enough. In your campaign log, under cultist we interrogated, record the names of each unique cultist, enemy in the victory display. Cultists who got away, record the name of each unique enemy still remaining in the cultist deck or in play. So that's going to be all of these guys. And then if the ghoul priest is in the victory display, which he's not because I killed him last time, but if Bell falls on you and you die, that would make a lot of sense. And then each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. So 3 victory points, so 3 experience. Bell crushed, exactly. So awesome. Well, I got three money to spend, so we'll see what we can do. I think, just real quick, because that was kind of a shorter stream. Real quick, what are some of y'all's suggestions on what I should be looking at when spending this experience? Should I be trying to up my fight, or trying to up my evade and just kind of like scoot around everyone instead of trying to like kill them and all of that? Or I'm just kind of curious because I am very new to Arkham, and so I'm trying to figure out, where it's best to spend resources. Do I want to kind of be the jack of all trades, kind of like a normal solo, like that's what I do with like Lord of the Rings or Arkham or with Marvel? Can't 100% remember the next scenario, but it feels like you want to fight. Okay, well, I can fight. Cool. This game is really cool. I'm glad that we've started this campaign together. I'm glad that everyone was able to join today. It's a little bit earlier, so hopefully it's a little break in your work schedule. That may be nice. Or if you're not in my time zone, then maybe it just works out a little bit better. But wow, I forgot to turn off my sound on my speakers, and that scared the crap out of me. Code Poet, thank you for the follow. So we will be back on Monday. We're going to continue on in the first scenario of the Casa Doom in the Darodelf cycle of Lord of the Rings. And so we'll be back. Blow your speakers out. It's Friday. I was rocking out right before I started this stream. So it was always, of course. Thank you so much for joining. We'll be back on Monday, and then D20 and I will be here on Wednesday, continuing on with the Mad Titan Shadow. And then I think I will be doing another 1 o'clock stream on next Friday to finalize this campaign. So I will keep you all updated, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all for joining, and have a wonderful weekend and a great Friday. See you.